Today we are going on one of Europe's most gorgeous and highest train lines. We will be going from Bergen to Oslo on the Bergen Line through tunnels and a blizzard. So sit back, enjoy the views, enjoy the ride. Right there behind me is the train that will take us to Oslo. Car number 1, which looks like the tail end of the train. No problem there. It's their plus, aka first class. Just extra room, free coffee as they promote. But we'll show you around on the train. Today's route is 496 kilometers, or 308 miles, which will take us 7 hours, climbing up to an altitude over 1,200 meters, or 4,000 feet, and through more than 180 tunnels. I recommend getting the app, but if you don't have it, you can print your tickets here. Before boarding the train, the station has a few shops where you can get some food, some sandwiches or hot dogs. The floodgates have opened. We started boarding about 15 minutes prior to departure. Huh. 13, 14. After stowing my luggage, I hurried to the front of the train to see the engine. In the comments below, please tell me what kind of engine this is, because I could not find it. That was one long train. If you can see behind me, that's the train engine that will take me to Oslo. It's all electric. I don't know why I was expecting anything different, but that's smart in this country. And it looks like an 8-train car. And I'm sitting in plus class today, which is the back of the train. Probably also the quiet car, get some work done, work on some videos for y'all. If you're new to this channel, hit that like button, subscribe, tell your friends and family if they enjoy trains, planes, and cruises, and unique stays. Just all kinds of random goodness about transportation on my channel. We'll get back inside, because this train leaves in 4 minutes. So let's go. After pulling out of the station, we were offered tea and coffee. This train service connecting Bergen and Oslo took about 40 years to build. It had its challenges dealing with isolated terrain and bad weather. With it being December, the days were really short, so the sun didn't rise till about 9 o'clock. The station we're pulling into now was the first of its kind, the Bergen to Voss line, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, so my apologies. With this being completed in 1883. The rest of the train line would be completed by 1909. And as always, here's a view of the bathroom. The wallpaper was a nice touch, better than nothing. Again, sorry for my pronunciation, but this station, Midal, is where you pick up the Flam Railway, which is a narrow gauge railway that takes you down to sea level. It has been labeled as one of the most beautiful train rides in the world, passing gorgeous mountains and wonderful waterfalls. If you choose to, as most do, you take a fjord cruise at the end. About 10 years ago or more, I took this exact train down through the Flam Valley. I recommend it, it's very gorgeous. It was a part of a tour called Norway in a Nutshell. These structures we're going through that look like tunnels were built to avoid avalanches from taking out trains on the tracks or covering the tracks. Now this stop here, I'm not even going to attempt to try and butcher, but the Norwegians come up here to ski, snowboard, any kind of winter activity they can think of. A lot of them also treat this as a getaway because they have chalets or winter homes. And here's a fun fact. The oldest and highest situated post office in Norway is at this stop, which is over 1,200 meters or 4,000 feet. As the twists and turns seemed to get worse, my brain and stomach had other ideas for me. Sadly. Whew. It's a good train. Good. Oh man, riding backwards, high speeds, definitely isn't my friend. Motion sickness twice already, and that's rare of me. Hopefully this next half of the journey will be okay. This area was the tea and coffee offered at first class. Sadly, I would be glued to this seat enjoying the view because I was too dizzy to show you around.
Ja, da har vi fått et kort stopp. Vi venter på klarsignal for å kjøre videre. Utgangsdørene vil forbli lukket. We'll have a short stop. We're waiting for signal clearance to continue. The exit doors will remain closed.
The track clearance we're waiting for is the Westbound Bergen train from Oslo. Question is always asked, what time of year do I take this train? Frankly, I would say all year round is just as gorgeous. I was very bummed with my situation because I didn't get to check out the rest of the train, the cafe car, and I was just hungry, thirsty, and I couldn't hold anything down. Soon we were getting ever so closely to Oslo. Voss is the second to last stop. I hope you've enjoyed all the trains and scenery along this way. I know I'm thoroughly enjoying all the trains, old and new, even though I was feeling god-awful. I aim to do better and make it up to you in the next train video. If you made it this far, I truly appreciate it. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already. Share with your friends and family. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Oslo.
Express.